Welcome, Scorpio. I'm Brenda, Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your Angel Tarot and Oracle card reading for the week of June the 29th to July the 6th, 2020. Again, I always start off with grace and gratitude. I want to thank you for your interest in my channel, for viewing, liking, sharing, and especially subscribing. Always be sure when you do subscribe, if you're new to me, that you pick the option ALL and make that bell ring. And when you do, you'll get notified immediately via email when any of my card readings are out there. Do this for all your favorite YouTube creators, and then you'll be right on top of them whenever they're out here for you to view. As you know, this is a collective general reading, and that means that not every single card or the energy that they resonate may not resonate with you. So take what you can from it and throw the rest out into the universe. But if you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any personal questions, then I welcome you and invite you to click that little eye icon in the top right hand corner of this video, and it will take you directly to my website where you can see the services that I offer. All the other information is posted in the description box below. Everything that you need to know and how to find me should you desire to do that. Now, we are doing the 9-card layout again. And I always say we because I refer to spirit and my guides. And this is your crowning energy. This is where I always begin. This is your theme card, and this will be your outcome card. I've changed things today. I'm using the Lenormand Oracle cards to clarify each and every one of these. Let me know in the description box how you like this change. I'm always trying to do things differently. Spirit guides me every step of the way, and I listen. So you may see me changing things up now and then, but this spread seems to be working out for everybody. Everybody seems to be liking this arrangement. So let's start off here, Scorpio, and see what's happening with your week here. Well, first of all, you've been given the 9 of air, and air are, they're the swords, 9 of swords. And this is telling me that, some of you, and it's been coming up for a lot of other signs as well, you're worried about things. You're losing sleep about something. It could be something that is a judicial issue. Maybe somebody's judged you. Maybe you had to judge someone else and you had to be stern, but you were fair about it, but it may be bothering you that you had to do this. It's not your nature, beautiful Scorpios, to, you do this and then afterwards you sit and you think about it. You're worrying about something. It could be a legal matter for some of you. For others, it could be something else personal that's bothering you that you may have had to do with another individual. Nobody else is worrying about that. You see the horses laying around, the other unicorns laying there. They're just having a wonderful sound sleep. If this had to do with other people that you feel bad about, that you're worried about, stop doing it. It's unnecessary worry. You have this feeling that things are not going to work out in your favor. It's not doing you any good. You need to be balanced, okay? You need to be aligned on your path. All your 7 main chakras need to be aligned and filled with the divine light so that you can see clarity to move forward. All right. So don't let this worry bother you. You cannot handle any challenges when you're tired. If you're not 100% in alignment with your body, your mind and your spirit cannot align with a weak body. It's hard to do because you're fighting pain, you're fighting challenge, you're fighting loss, you're fighting grief, you're fighting something that is difficult. Okay, so this is your cautionary card that says you need to stop doing this. Now, 9s are being able to look. The number 9 is the number that is, you're supposed to be able to look at your future unfolding before you with vision. All right, maybe some of you have made promises to somebody else or others that now you're finding difficult to keep. So step up and make sure you can balance and equal out, balance both there, if you're dealing with too much on your plate. But the beautiful thing about this card is you can see fulfillment, luck, fate, and achieving a goal here with this as well, if you're aligned and you get your rest. Now, you've been given the woman. This is 9, take away 2 is 7. 7 means discipline, your work ethic, changing course. Sometimes there's struggle with that. Listening to your own intuition, okay? And if there's some healing issues, they come from others. Okay, and understanding others. You may be going through a situation here that forgiveness is coming into play, or you're thinking about it. Okay, receiving or giving. All right. 5 take away 2 is 3. That is all about communicating, growth, cooperation with other people, right? And being creative and articulate with how you do communicate with other people. This woman might be guiding you. She might be a true friend. She might be an ally. She's in your end of the ring. She accepts you for who you are, and she's a good listener. She may be a friend, a sister, a mother, an aunt, somebody like that around you. But she comes with the gift of love, understanding, and acceptance. So this could be you taking on her traits, or this could be someone coming into you to help guide you through a difficult situation. All right. Now, your first card is excellent because you've got the 6 of fire, which is the 6 of wands. And this is all about good news coming towards you. This is all about victory after struggle and effort, okay, and determination. This is all about getting recognized for something that you've achieved. This is beautiful. 6 is, the 6 in traditional tarot is, in the major cards, is the lovers. So you may have accomplished something with someone in your life. You've achieved something with them. Okay, you may have a bonding, you may have a commitment with them, but it also means advancement. It's you sharing reciprocated feelings with others. It's protection. You've apparently been helping others as well. Okay, but I want you again to understand that with this card, I don't want you to let other people determine your happiness or the direction you're going. Keep moving. Keep moving forward. The fire cards are the wands cards, and the wands refer to growth and taking action and moving forward towards your goals and your passion and whatever it is you're working on. But this is beautiful. This is victory. Okay, pat yourself on the back. You've accomplished something that you've worked hard to accomplish. You've thought long and hard about, and you've applied the effort to make it a success. And people around you are going to notice this. This could be in business. Maybe you're building up a clientele of customers and clients. Maybe you're getting recognition out there in the cyber world, in the universe with what you're doing out there. Maybe you're going universal. All right, but it may be the circle around you, all your friends and your family that are starting now to step up and commend you and pat you on the back and compliment you for a job well done. Beautiful card. You've got choices and decisions and options coming into you. Could be in the form of offers, Scorpio. You may be, trying to make a decision. I always call this pick door number 1 or door number 2. But look at the 22. 2 and 2 is 4. A beautiful card of foundation, building a new structure, knowing that the direction you're going is going to bring you better stability. Okay, and being able to turn a situation to your advantage. So you're going to be able to do this. All right. Know that you've got a beautiful opportunity here. Opportunities coming into you that maybe have already brought you the success that you need, or it will. 2 of fire. You may be collaborating with someone else. Okay, you've come into your own. You may be wanting to bring someone else into your fold. You may be wanting to bring someone else into your business. Maybe you're opening a business or you have a business. You're collaborating with others, or maybe contracts and documents and partnerships that you need to go over and sign. Be careful, you read between the lines, but I do see you're coming into your own. You may be wanting people to work with you, to partner up with you, that have the same likes and same passion and they're walking the same journey similar to yours, and you want to bring them into your fold. So this is a great card of moving forward. 2 is all about balance, reflection, duality, working together with someone else, negotiating and being cooperative. Okay, so you're working towards, a situation that's going to bring you fulfillment. You had a moment, and this was the Tower, and this made all the changes in your life to where you're going now. Okay, it could have been a breakup of, this is always about loss. This is always about disappointment. This is always, about grief and things like that. All right, we have the 5 on there. It is 19, or pardon me, 19. That's not a 5. 9 and 1 is 8. 8 is money. Okay, that's what we manifest on, is a number 8. So I do see some of you maybe working towards achieving more money, more income, more abundance, more stability in your life, in the financial sector of your life, and perhaps perhaps it has to do with partnering up with someone who's there to support you and wants to be a part of this adventure, a part of this, business maybe that you're getting into, but you're building a new foundation. Okay, so 9 and 1 is 10. 10 is completion. Okay, that is about full circle. That's all about cycles and karma and taking responsibility and ending the cycles that maybe in the past did not suit you or serve you well. You're moving on, my beautiful Scorpios, and you're doing the work to show the progress that's coming into you. You've got the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Wands. You've had 3 wands right here, okay? This is all about you stretching your wings, taking your power, realizing that you want to move forward and stepping up into that. You have this ability. You have no fear, okay? You know you're focused. You're moving forward and you're stretching your wings to go towards your goals and the passion that you want. Do not underestimate yourself. Okay, you have this ability, Scorpio, to be able, once you get this idea in your head, you can go forward to it and stay determined, because Scorpios, you can be very determined. Okay, this is you. This is your success coming into you. And the reason for that is because you are stepping forward. You are realizing that you're stepping out there. This is something you truly want to see success in, and I do see that. You've got the six of fire, and that is victory after hard work and effort. Beautiful. And you've had someone here in your end of the ring to support you. The man. Okay, you had the woman, now you have the man. And, this is 8, take away 2 is 6. This could be a new lover coming in. 8 and 2 are 10. Again, something may have come to an end. But I do see this individual possibly coming into your life. He may be a friend. He may look younger, act younger, have a fun and loving young soul where he's good company to be with. But he's also very mutable. He's very adaptable. He's very flexible. He's easygoing. Okay, he has that ability to do whatever you want him to do. You want him to take his shoes off and walk around in the field with you, he'll do that. If you want him to dress up and go to a formal do, he'll do that as well. He's very, very flexible and easygoing. Okay, I do see that you're going to be able to see this new beginning with this individual. I do see that this could be a potential new suitor coming in for some of you. Now you've got the 2 of air, and the 2 of air means that you've locked horns with somebody, somebody that, and I don't feel it's him or her, somebody completely different. It could be somebody from your past that you're still dealing with in your own mind, and you've locked up that in your own mind. But it's about making a choice or a decision, and neither one of you had wanted to do it or are wanting to do it. And I do see that it was you or it is you. Okay, that will make it, or you already have, because they're showing me past and present here. For some reason, my guides are doing that. Okay, so this is it. Some may be going through it now, some may have just gone through it. But know that once you do this, you've wiped your hands clean of it, and hold your head up. You can walk away from it. You can't procrastinate about it. You can't put it on the, because you're in a stalemate. You've locked horns. Neither one of you can move either way. So once you make this choice and this decision, Scorpio, your whole world is going to change for the better. Okay, it's going to work out in your favor. See what we've got with this. Yeah, you've had hard bridges to climb, but now you've got free passage. Once you make this choice and decision, or you've got free passage now. Things are going to be easier for you. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know where it is you want to go now. You're not struggling anymore over a decision or a choice. It could have been a legal thing. It could have been a judicial thing. You might have been judged, or you might have been judging them. Okay, you've got the 8, the 3 and the 8. 8 take away 3, of course, is 5, and that did talk about the struggles here that you've had. Okay, but also with the 5, it can be about you being more creative and outgoing and exploring and the questions and motives of others that are going to help you make the changes to suit you. Okay. 8 and 3 are 11, the number 1. I see that some of you are going solo. You've parted ways with somebody or a situation, but you have free passage now to go freely. Struggle's over. The world is your oyster. Okay, again, this is the card of good karma, good energy. You're being sent this beautiful karmic energy here. A job well done, happiness, being able to set your sails and go where you want. You're free now. Some of you may be traveling, going on a trip. You may be doing work that's international, dealing with people around the world, or maybe your job involves you traveling to places to do your work and conduct it. But this is a beautiful, beautiful card of knowing that you're going to see happiness, peace, and contentment contentment again come into you. Again, like I say, the world is your oyster. You hold it in your hand. You have that ability to now look at your future with vision, where it is you truly want to go, and where you maybe perhaps had been held back. You weren't in balance. Something was obstructing your vision. Now you can see it. Okay, you're going forward. This is absolutely beautiful energy coming into you. You worried a lot about something here. Okay, you know, this has been coming up a lot for others too. Keep in mind, I mean, this is not a 78 deck card here, but I shuffle them and ask my spirit to give me what you need to hear. And this does show me that some of you have had struggles. You let things needle away and gnaw away at you, and it worried you. We started off with the Nine of Air, the Nine of Swords, where you were losing your sleep. So you have to let things go. You were worried about travel. You were worried about distance. You were worried about the direction you were moving and going, and now you're there, so you don't have to worry anymore. Okay, someone was taking something from you. Someone was stealing something away from you. Someone, it could have been on a soul level, a spirit level, an emotional level. You know, it could have actually been in the material world. They might have been missing items, or they took advantage of your goodwill and your good nature. Know that you don't need to worry anymore. You are where you belong, or you are going where you belong in the right direction. Okay, you're on the path of enlightenment. You've got unity. How ironic that this came up. This is a hierophant. This is either a blessing from the divine or a message from the divine. Okay, this is you getting together now with, you know, you've tapped into your own higher self. Okay, you're starting to ascend and you become more enlightened yourself. You know, you've enlightened yourself to see where it is you want to go on in this part of your journey, who you want to be or not be with. Okay, this is a beautiful card. And you know, again, it's got the 5 on it. The 5 is about challenges, conflicts, loss, you know, struggle, but you've meditated on it. You've manifested on it in order to be more creative and outgoing and make these changes that are going to suit you. And that's what this 5 is about. Unity is about getting together with like-minded people, bringing new friends and people into your fold, into your intimate circle. You've decided that you know what you want and who you want to be around you to walk this part of your path on your journey here now. And you are collaborating and communicating with other people of like minds. I love this card. I love unity. I love everything that it stands for. You're tapping into your higher self. You are ascending. You've realized that there is a higher self there, a higher deity. You've tapped into spirituality in your own individual way. And that's what's bringing you this beautiful abundance. So a blessing from the divine. I see it as a blessing and a message. You've got the clock. Okay, you've the number 37. All right, 7 and 3 are 10 again. Completion, full circle, moving on. Okay, time is moving on here, but you did it at the right time. I'm seeing this. My message is that it was divine timing that intervened here to make you make the changes at this time. It was perfect in your life to do this. You might not have seen it immediately, but it was. Okay, so 7 take away 3, right? Okay, all right, is a beautiful, beautiful number 2. 4 you build it. You know, this is the number 4 as well. If we subtract it, about you rebuilding this foundation. Okay, and you know, stability that you needed around your life at the time, and you did. You turned a situation to your own advantage. You had to make the choices and decisions to do that. Some of you may be in the process, others have already done it. I see the majority, others have done it. You've got the strength card, and this is all about inner strength. You know, life goes on. We still have, you know, this is the 11, this is 1. This is a beautiful number. 11 is the highest divine number you can have around you, but it also means I take it to the 1, which means you have tapped into your own higher self and you're doing things on your own. You have to think for yourself. You have to make the choices and decisions for yourself. And you've tapped into that. You have your confidence back. You have your independence back. You have your power back to be strong. And you've realized by tapping into your higher self, you don't have to be abrasive anymore. You don't have to get involved in other people's drama. You don't have to take on other people's burdens anymore. You only need to be responsible for yourself and how you are mindful about how you articulately and creatively communicate with others around you. This is inward strength. This is dealing with situations in a kinder, more understanding, compassionate, forgiving manner. Okay, everybody's an individual. We all struggle with our own demons, and you are going to step up and understand that, because perhaps you've had some of these issues yourself to deal with. We're all human. We've all had struggle in our lives. And there are a lot of fives showing up in most of these readings this week. So know that you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. And you're going to be able to communicate with people. And that's what's bringing you this. Okay, your ship coming in. Again, look at the 3, communicating articulately and creatively with people. How ironic that it showed up on this strength card. Your ship's coming in. You're going to succeed with how you communicate, and you turn things around in your favor, whether it's with your clients, with business, or personal people in your life. Okay, your ship is coming in. You're going to see fulfillment and abundance. Now, it could be, also some of you may, maybe you may be receiving, money. Okay, it could be in the form of a check or an inheritance or a settlement of some sort. Some of you, it could be time, the time that you've needed. Others, it could be support coming in from others that are there in your end of your ring that are helping to support you on this part of your journey. Now, you could be planning a trip in the near future on a ship. Maybe you're going on a cruise overseas, and some of you may be taking flight travel. The 5 of water. Okay, the 5 of water is the 5 of cups. This is the one that I call crying over spilt milk. So this is all about letting the past go, Scorpio. Don't go back there. I know it's hard to erase the memories of the good and the bad times that you've shared with someone, but this is a situation that you feel you felt the loss of, or you felt that things didn't turn out the way they should have, or if you're in the present time, they're not turning out the way you're thinking they're not going to. So what I'm saying is what's done is done. We can't change history or the past. Wipe the counter clean of the spilt milk, throw it in the garbage, and your wet cloth of milk, and move on, because there's still cups there waiting for you to fill. Just lift your head and notice around you. Look around at you, at all the abundance you now have that you've stepped into. Okay, you've got this beautiful ability now to see other opportunities coming in, whether it's in a relationship or it's in your financial sector of your life. Know that there's cups to fill. Lift your head, let the past go. Okay, it'll always sneak in to remind you of things, and we often have those moments when the tear runs down our cheek, but we've learned from the lessons. And we've realized that we needed to go through those situations to bring us the strength and where we are today. You've got another woman. This came up in the last reading as well. This is honesty, integrity, open book. You can ask this woman anything you want, and you're going to get a straight up answer. She doesn't care whether you like it or not. You asked her for something, she's going to give it to you. Okay? You may be direct yourself, Scorpio. You stand in your own integrity, your power, you're an open book. You may have had to lay it on the line in a situation and speak your truth. That's kept you strong. And you retained your power, and you brought your power back to you. Okay, 9 take away 2 is 7. 7 is all about being disciplined and having to take charge of a situation here. You listen to your own intuition, okay, and you realized you couldn't allow yourself to let someone else determine the direction you were going and your happiness in your life. You took control of that. That's beautiful. But if this is someone around you, know that you can ask this woman anything, and you will get an honest, truthful, straight up answer. She's a good ally to have in your end of the ring, as is this other woman. She's a little more gentler, this other woman here. And both of them are there to cover your back. Okay, both of them are there to cover your back, all right? Okay, now let's see what we have here for our theme card. Our theme card, you've got Dragonfly Spirit from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. This says truth transcends illusion. You might have been caught up in something and you didn't see something. You know what they say, love is blind, okay, blinded by the light. You weren't seeing something in complete clarity, all right? Pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, because there is a higher power that recognizes you and loves you beyond your measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. So you're moving on in a new direction and you made the right choices to do that. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us has inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world. And there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces guiding us on our journey. Open up now to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your conscious mind overlooks sometimes, okay? So let go of the illusion of chaos and randomness. Love is here, so follow the signs that appear serendipitously. As you pay attention to the magic all around you, you will know you're on the right track. So there may be something coming into you. Okay, maybe you're not noticing someone around you. This could be this individual here who may have an agenda, who may have maybe looking at you in a different way than you see him. All right, or it could be a female, depending on your gender. So keep your eyes open and know that you've got support around you. Someone around you is very, very fond of you. Okay, look beyond the illusion and see what's right there in front of your face. Okay, it's there. Open your eyes, my dear Scorpios. You've been given for your final outcome card, the Fates. Yeah, baby. Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. So you may have, some of you, we talked about this. You may have moved on. A lot of fives showed up, lost. Okay, you may have moved on from a situation, but know that it was meant to be. Okay, your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You're being invited to accept what is unreservedly. Just accept it. Live in the moment. This could be a temporary situation. Maybe it's been put, seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose you can't see that has been determined by the fates. It could be a situation you're unprepared for, and you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. Don't fight the situation. Ride it out and see where it leads you. Surrender to it. And serenity, you need to make good, and the serenity it's going to make you make the good choices. Okay, you'll indeed flourish from this. It's for the better. It's difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe that, for the only thing you can control right now is your personal attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come. Okay, so this is about you going with the flow, not struggling, not forcing issues, not trying to change things. Okay, yes, we have that ability to make our own personal choices, and happiness is a choice. But sometimes there's forces that come upon us with fate that we just didn't see coming, and we should just accept what is. Okay, we can't change yesterday. Wipe that spilt milk up and know that you've got opportunities coming in here, beautiful opportunities. All in all, I think you've got a great week here. I mean, you've got the victory card, you've got the world card, you've got, your ship coming in here. You've got 3 people in your life that are going to be pivotal in the direction and how you approach your life right now. Okay, and that moment, that tower moment that changed everything. But you're going to be getting together with somebody, partnering up with someone, getting together, whether it's in business or your personal life. Beautiful. Never forget, my beautiful Scorpios, how far you've come. Everything you have gotten through. All the times you have pushed on, even when you felt you couldn't. All the mornings you got out of bed, no matter how hard it was. And all the times you wanted to give up, but you got through another day. And never ever forget, my beautiful Scorpios, how much strength you have learned and developed throughout all these challenges that have led you to where you are now. And remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and your happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of light and love for you. My prayers and blessings, Scorpio, are that you continue to stay in good health. Please play safe, be safe, and stay safe. Until I see you soon.